All right, as promised, I thawed out my kudzu leaves and prepared them. Well, prepared them three different ways, I guess you'd say. But one thing I'd like to say to start with is I am blessed with no known allergies, food or otherwise. So it's a pretty high probability that none of this is going to bother me. But if you have any food allergies or anything like that, I would suggest you not be trying oddball things like this. But and also, wherever you pick the kudzu from, you need to make sure that it hasn't been sprayed by a farmer or by the state. Now, I got this out in front of Rick's house, and he was relatively certain that nothing had been done to it in at least a couple of years, so it should be good. But anyway, what I did was, this is raw, and I just cut it up into small pieces, but it's raw just like it comes off the vine. This one is boiled for 20 minutes with nothing but what I would have in my backpack if I was out in the wild, salt, pepper. I'd have my pot, and I'd be able to get water, so just boiled in salty, peppery water for 20 minutes. And then this is how Kelly does our green beans. It's got a little butter, a little olive oil, and some sliced up bacon cooked in with it. So obviously I wouldn't have any of this stuff with me if I was out and about, but just wanted to see how it turned out and how it tasted. I can tell you, I already did the test for allergies. I put a piece in my mouth and just kept it in my mouth for 30 minutes, and it was a raw piece, and had a little bit of spiciness to it. Not a lot, but just a little bit. It had some flavor, but if I had to liken it to something, I would say a raw piece of okra or fresh picked raw peas or something like that. It's got that smell, and it actually has that taste to it, like you're eating some kind of garden produce raw, green raw leaves. I guess that makes sense. But anyway, the raw is very coarse texture, very tough, and the stems are they're very unforgiving. It's not very palatable uncooked, but kind of like cardboard, I guess. But it's very tough, and it doesn't get much softer. I kept that piece in my mouth for 30 minutes. I mean, it was just a mess. But anyway, we'll try the yeah. And our neighbors got home. We're doing a little video on eating kudzu.
Of eating what?
Kudzu. But here's this is boiled in salt and pepper water for 20 minutes. I'm gonna see if it's any softer. If it's got any flavor. Wow, it did absorb a lot of the flavor. A lot of pepper. It's somewhat salty, not really salty, but the texture is really not that bad. This got a good bit softer. Wow, I had a lot of pepper on that. That is some kind of black pepper. But if you peel it off of those stems, it's fairly soft. That's not too bad. All right. No. Kelly's it didn't cook near as long, but with the flavoring it has in here, like with the bacon and the oil and the butter, a little more crunchy because it was like pan fried. Now that thinned out, and it was in the pan, I guess. I guess took some of the moisture out of it. It thinned out, and it made it more crunchy. So it's actually pretty edible like that. The raw, man, that's a tough deal there. Boiled, came out pretty soft, and you peel it off the stems. And man, with bacon, butter, and oil, hey, cool, pretty good stuff. But anyway, there we go. That's the kudzu. Oh, but I swallowed it. Okay.